Hi, my name is TJ, and thanks again for watching this channel, my first year on T. So I think I'm going to try to make 2 videos this week, one about the topic that we're talking about, but also just an extra one real quick, because as of yesterday, March 17th, I've been on T for 2 months now, and that's really exciting. And I personally have not talked a lot yet about kind of what my experiences with T have been and changes that I've noticed, so I thought I would just take a second and kind of talk about that. Honestly, not much has changed, which is to be expected. 2 months is not that long to be going through puberty. I have noticed my voice has changed a little bit. I wouldn't say it's deeper. I think that it is froggier, and sounds like I have a cold sometimes, because that's something I'm most excited about, is my voice changing. So that's something, as well as probably the other most obvious thing for me is I have noticed body hair growth. It's higher up on my legs than it used to be. I have noticed it on my stomach a whole lot of hair growth going on there, which is really exciting for me. It might seem kind of silly, but it's a really obvious one, and you know, anything helps when it comes to just having to be patient with these changes. And I've noticed even on my lip a little bit, right around here where there used to be just really thin, like peach fuzz kind of thing, they're starting to be longer and darker, and it's not anything that is probably noticeable to other people, but whenever I look in the mirror, or if I'm like in the sunlight or something, I feel like I can see it. Anything else physically? Not really. I have noticed a little bit of acne. It's mostly like on my chest though, and like on my back, not as much on my face, thankfully, because I do have a really good skincare routine with that, because I used to have really bad acne. I am prepared for that to still happen though. I have noticed I am sweating more, which has been not fun. Maybe not a lot of hot flashes really, which has been good, but I do notice, especially like right where my binder hits on my chest and on my back, I've been getting more acne there, and it's probably because I'm sweating so much. And it means I'm gonna have to start washing my binders even more frequently just to help out with that. As far as more internal changes go, and I think this could be a totally different topic in itself that I might talk about eventually, but I feel like my dysphoria has not gotten worse, but it has changed. And my take on that is just that, you know, I'm starting to focus on my body in a different way in order to try to see those changes, and it's making me more self-aware, and it's just different than it used to be. You know, whenever you're looking in the mirror every day and you're listening to your voice every day and you're just trying to see those changes, I think it can make you a little more vulnerable to your dysphoria. So that's just kind of been my experience so far. I do feel differently about my masculinity, which I feel like before was a very, very weak sense of it and very fragile, which it still is. But I could definitely talk about those things more in depth eventually, but I just thought they were worth mentioning, that it is different. Probably the biggest thing that I've had to deal with the past 2 months is my changes in my mood cycles. And this is something else I haven't really talked about, but I do have bipolar, so it was a big talking point whenever I went to the endocrinologist to get my prescription for testosterone, was making sure that my mood cycles were under control, since I am medicated for that now, and making sure that the medication continues to work for me in the way that it's supposed to, and that I don't end up in a dark place or not end up in a super manic place due to the way that hormones affect your mood. And so far, I have had to make an adjustment on my medication, because I have had a lot of days where I've been very down and just very anxious and kind of really scattered and having a lot of rapid mood cycling. And that's definitely something I have to keep under control so I don't end up in a bad place like I have been in before. But yeah, that's really the main things that I have noticed. I'm definitely excited for more changes in my voice. I'm excited for more facial hair, for fat redistribution, for the love of God, I can't wait for that. because I am pretty curvy and I am very self-conscious about that. But yeah, that's really all I had to say about it. And yeah, it's been 2 months and it's been wild, and it feels like this was something that it's something I wanted so much, and now I have it, and now it's just a waiting game for things to happen. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that, and I do look forward to making the second video for the week later on, probably tomorrow, and then uploading it on Wednesday or Thursday. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourselves, and thanks again for watching this channel, and I hope you have a good day.